For years, the number one question that I have been asked is, what do I do for my skin? People wanted to know. And so I felt like almost an obligation to like put it in a bottle and say, okay, this is what I do with my skin. With celebrity lines, sometimes there is that aspect of somebody just endorsing something. This is totally different because this is my company. This is something that I've started from the ground up. This is my baby. When I went back to the secrets my mom told me when I was young, it's pretty simple. These things work, for sure, without a doubt. The texture's pretty, it's nice. I'd like to maybe color it. But the actual product itself leaves your skin pretty nice, clean, without being too dry and tight, like some soaps can do for you.
SPF is great. The serum is great.
I had to get to the place where I could actually create JLo Beauty. I had to become more fully realized in myself and have enough experience with my life and with my skin to be able to do it in the right way.
Beautiful. That's a love. That's a love. That's the picture.
One of the things I love about going home at night after working on the set all day is washing off all the makeup and look at myself in the mirror and say, there she is. It's just me and my skin. That naturalness is what you want to feel great about. It's a joy for me to be able to share that. If you want great skincare and you want that glow, you can have it.
JLo Beauty is established recently this year, 2021, by the popular singer Jennifer Lopez. The goal of launching the skincare line is to share with her audience the secret of her beauty and young look. She insisted on having olive oil as the base content in all her products. Jennifer Lopez is 52 years old. She definitely does not look like her age. She looks even better than she used to look at her 20s. Although the medical and technological advancements now can hide all the aging markings, especially when you are rich, like those celebrities, it did not stop there. We used to see celebrities always glowing in movies, on TVs, or on the red carpet. Some celebrities now on social media showing off their perfect skin and their simple skincare that makes miracles, unfortunately, only for them. Skincare companies used to use celebrities for advertisements to earn people's trust, using everyone's passion for trying to be like their beloved celebrity. This is, of course, not ethical practice by these companies, but in this presentation, we are discussing a very advanced trend of this practice. Now, celebrities like JLo did not wait for companies to offer them to be a part of an advertisement. They thought, why don't we make the product by ourselves and have our own company using our own popularity and artificial perfections to convince people to buy the product? No doubt that one of the frustrating things to any conscious human is in our culture the extent to which celebrities and rich people generally are able to gaslight the public about that what it actually takes to remain young and beautiful. It's basically become a refrain at this point. Once every couple of days, a picture of any celebrity, for example, Jello, we go viral with commentary about how they must be drinking some kind of a juice that turns aging into, it's reversible, so they get younger than, instead of older, as the only explanation to their look. People in any society are constantly impressed by celebrities who look really good or who look a lot younger than their chronological age, even when it, in many cases, looking that way is essentially their full-time job. This commercial ad is about the new skincare line launched by Jello, which she referred to as the secret of her staying beautiful and young as she's getting older. It has been published in many articles and websites by cosmetic surgeons. What are the possible surgeries and treatments Jello might have done to look at her 50s better than she looked at her 20s? Doctors in these articles refer to the changes in her face, skin color, and body shape, pointing out those changes in her photos over decades. Advertising ethics um, are those principles, morals, and values which have to be followed by the advertisers and the companies advertising any product so that the consumer is not misrepresented or his rights are not violated. When constantly marketing for skincare products as a solution to enable women to look beautiful, accompanying these posts with celebrities who have the similar features, from the glowing skin, sharp features, lighter skin, zero wrinkles, putting these pictures as a definition of being beautiful and young. This will control people's desire to buy these products to have the same effect they see. Using celebrities for the advertisements gives people image of being closer to the celebrity by acting like them and taking those celebrities as role models. While celebrities keep the job of being perfect all the time in front of cameras, people put them as icons of beauty. Being a fan of Jello, for example, in this case, makes women believes her and her product is actually the only secret behind her perfect skin. By focusing on this theory in this advertisement, many people will want to buy this product to have the same effect she has on her skin. Her popularity allows her to be a role model and to be believed without having to be logical or truthful with her audience. This advertisement is actually insulting people's collective intelligence by pretending that JLo looks the way JLo does at her age because of olive oil. In addition, the company are also using this incredibly thin lie to sell celebrity beauty skincare line. The idea of being honest about what it actually would take to look like JLo, trainer, nutritionist, an army of domestic employees, lasers, injectables, cosmetic surgeries, personal stylists, makeup and hair artists, and state of the art photo filtering have basically just fallen by the wayside and are making women feel terrible about themselves in the process, especially in the current age. It is funny how much proximity and exposure we have to these celebrities and influencers who were once only seen in the context of movies, maybe occasionally on a red carpet or on a page of magazine. Now we are able to follow them and be updated with photos of them on our social feed every day. We created parasocial relationships with them, and even without realizing it, are more and more comparing ourselves to their image. Now, we have integrated into our culture expectation that, 50% or more of the society can or maybe should look like Jello. Evidence is growing, particularly in adolescent mental health, of an association between greater social media use and higher depressive and anxiety scores, poor sleep, low self esteem, and body image concerns. When the act of lying to the public about how JLo as a celebrity looks the way she does is incredibly lucrative when we consider the mentioned celebrity beauty brands. They will never stop. Why they should stop? The cult of good skin is replacing now weight, remember, as the most socially acceptable way to take something that is ultimately largely defined as the new socially acceptable way. To take something about your appearance, which is ultimately mostly based on genetics and economics, and turn it into character judgment about how good you are, how controlled you are, how much you love yourself, or how deserving you are of respect. And not only has skincare and skincare routine becomes an enormous cultural phenomena that bleeds into all kinds of personality and character assumptions. It's also become massively popular and economically viable. The skincare industry is one of the fastest growing beauty markets in the US. Americans are now spending an average of $322 every day, with consumers now buying skincare from as early as their teenage years. Americans are forecast to buy skincare for 47 years, totaling an incredible $15K on skincare in their lifetime. Attracting people by using celebrities in the advertisement can affect the small businesses which cannot afford highly paid stars to appear on the advertisement, which might have good quality compared to the discussed company, for example. Also, this advertisement using untruthful information can mislead the public by costing them a lot in exchange of false promises and information. The consumer is someone who acquires goods or services for direct use or ownership. And the consumer has a set of rights, has to be fulfilled by the organization and a business, especially when publishing an advertisement like this. For example, product safety. The aim of this right is to ensure the defense of the customer against any harm or injury can be caused to the consumer upon using the product. JLo Beauty promised their customers the best quality as the product has been gone through 100 plus of reformulation to reach the formula, which is the most effective with many ingredients. But in terms of information, the customer has the right to know all the information regarding the product they are going to pay for, right? They must be provided for enough information that enables the customer to, make the right decision about the product, whether to buy it or not. Jello did not write exactly what are the formula and the full list of ingredients of their product yet to the public. Jello offered the customer to return back all the product even if the containers are empty, if they are not satisfied with the product. This achieves the right of customer to be compensated if they are not satisfied with the product. Also, the customer has the right to be educated on how to use the product. In Jello's case, there is no explanations on how to use the product which affect the business if the customer uses the product wrongly. We have some recommendations here. Spending on having better skin is not only something we are largely supportive of, it's something we would be hypocritical in not to endorse. We can just turn the focus onto actual cosmetic dermatology because after years of spending on a lot of these much hyped over the counter and cosmetic products, we can realize that not only were the results often middling in order to treat rare skin disorders like, for example, rosacea, often actual medical or pharmaceutical interventions were going to be necessary, and that is not going to be something that is just a skin cream recommended by a beauty guru. We recommend that people might go against this type of advertisements and encourage small local businesses who do not rely on celebrity to attract more customers, but they rely on the good quality of their products. Helping to spread the articles showing the lies behind celebrity beauty might convince people that this fake branding is not real and it's just an advertisement tool. The video actually had more than 1K comments, has the same opinion. It was nice to know that people are almost aware of these traps by the company. YouTubers who are interested in beauty and skincare in their content can review this product without it being sponsored by the company to give their followers a sincere review of the product so people do not get fooled by such advertisements. That's all for me. Thank you.